Okay, now that we've got our these custom attributes added to those controllers, now we want to hook those up to where they're going to be driving, in effect, that bone and that bone, respectively, if that makes any sense. So let's give this a shot and see if I don't totally confuse you and myself. Animation, we're going to go to the reaction manager. Okay. So first, let's do this. We're going to just put this right up here, and hopefully I can kind of make a little bit of sense of this. So we're going to go to this first black button, Add Master, and I'm going to select on the green one. I'm going to go to Modified Objects, Attribute Holder, Custom Attributes, and sorry, of course it's off screen. So Add Slave, let's do it again, or Add Master rather. Modified Object, Attribute Holder, Custom Attribute, L ball roll. Okay, and then so that's listed there now. So now let's go to we're going to go to this next one, Add Slave, and that's going to be this L ball bone. Transform rotation, and you know what, we may make a mistake on this, but I believe it's rotate Z. Okay, so now that I've got that in there, what I'm going to do is I need to go to I've got to go to, let's see, I'm going to have to move this down just a little bit, maybe like this. Sorry for the cramped space. And what we're going to do is, well, first we're going to go to create state, and I think we're just going to leave this one where it is. So the value is going to be 0, which I believe stands for that number, and the L ball rotation is of that bone is the value of this. So we're going to leave that one, and we're going to make a second state, and I'm just going to select it. I'm going to go to edit mode, and we're going to call this 10, and then I'm going to just select on this, and we should be able to rotate that forward to some level, and you should see it, and I'm just going to extend it all the way. You should see it moving over here, if that makes any sense at all. So now that I've got it plugged in, I can go ahead and turn that off, and it should pop back. So it should work something like that, and that one should be done. I'm going to go to this button again, and let's see, assign whatever. Okay, so that one's 10, so this one would be minus 10. And then I'm going to select on the text there. I'm going to edit mode, and I'm going to rotate this back. This one is not quite as important. You don't necessarily need to include it. Sometimes I put it in there just for practice, or just maybe you might want to have like a little bit of extra on that character. So let's undo edit mode. Now let's go ahead and let's test it out. Let's see, is it working? It totally is, and that looks great. Okay, so let's do the same thing over here on the let's do this on the RFIT control, and I'm going to just go to add master, I believe. Let's just I need to make sure we're over here to the left far enough. Modified object, attribute holder, custom attitude, R ball roll, and then I'm going to go to add the slave, select the bone, transform rotation, Z rotation, Z, and then we're going to go to add a, let's see, what is this, add state, I think is what it is. So same thing, under the value here, I'm going to Q in 10, select the text, select on edit mode, and for 10, we're just going to, kind of what I want this to do is I want it to be rotate forward. If you wanted to be concise, you could remember the same value that you put in on the other one and just key in the same value, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave it there. So just undo edit mode, and as you do that, you should see it update over here in the screen. Unfortunately, I have the hourglass. Okay, so let's just undo edit mode, and it should pop back to normal. Let's go to create another state here. I'm going to make this one minus 10. I'm going to select the text. I'm going to click on edit mode and go back. And you should see it update over in the screen interactively as you do it. So something about like that. Let's undo that. Or not undo, but just click off edit mode. And let's test it. And that's what I want it to do. It looks great. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just stop there.